Welcome everybody, it is Bazzy from Reddit Heroes, and we are back for round 3 of the RCS Tournament. And Reddit Heroes, we have done it again, third straight perfect war in the tournament. Very excited about that. Congratulations to everybody at Reddit Hotel. They still got a couple attacks to come and fight back for us, but it was a really good war. I think everybody had fun on both clans, and let's get to a couple of these attacks for the MVPs. Have to put number 1 first, because it's the only 9.5 that we're faced with right now, and Last Zephyr comes and has a little bit of a sketchy attack, but pretty good. He's going to come in and see how well it works, makes a few tweaks, and that's what's able to get himself the 3. So let's just speed it up here as he's playing around. By the way, look at that in the timer, 2 minutes and 59 seconds, absolutely down to the wire here. So begins with just a little bit of a minion, and that's part of the reason why it's so slow here. Comes in with the golem, is nice and patient with the funneling, got some storages up here he has to deal with, so it just takes a little while to get our funnel going, but that's alright. There's only a single archer tower which is firing on the golem, so he's able to do that nicely. There goes in wall breaker number 1, 2, 3, and still has to go one more time. Baby dragon comes down, still got some funneling, and now it's time for everything to come in. He puts the king, the queen, the bowlers, they're all going on the inside. Almost everything starts to go in, but a couple bowlers peel off. That's going to be alright. Jump spell takes into the center, gets the rage. I always like that timing, and the kill squad has done at least the first part of it work, which is get the queen, and it looks like it's going to the air defenses. All air up in the CC, which is nice for us. It's just a matter of some poisons. Don't have to really worry too much, but even the queen is locked on. And they're going to hop the fence, and I'm for sure going to get the one air defense, and they got a pretty good shot at the other air defense. There's not a lot of stuff because it's kind of spread out, so given that there's the king, the queen, the abilities of a couple bowlers, they're going to get all those different air defenses. But we have to wait for it, right? Don't want to be launching the next phase while there's still this air defense. And look at this timing here. Just as the queen comes, he hits the ability on the queen, even though it isn't really needed. And even though the air defense is not down, the hounds are already come. And just as it goes down, now come the hounds. Everything is swirling around. I'm really liking how this is going. A rage is going to take things in because it's fighting against the sweeper. Queen was actually annoying, doesn't take out the sweeper because there's too many walls in this waste. That was just my mother. I'm supposed to call her. Good remembering. All right. Comes in, rages through everything. Still the sweeper's not causing a little bit of a problem. We've got one hound up. We've got a rage. There's a couple of those mass Teslas, but I think we're going to be able to push through, and it's going to be good. The last thing that causes any possible problem at all is down, and now it's just a question of time. He's got 45 seconds. The hound is still in there, and let's just sort of run through it because it's just a matter of cleanup time. The funny part is he forgets he's got this haste. He's got this whole swarm here and just gets it in time under the 3 minutes, completely forgetting about the haste. So it was a close one. It was a close one for us missing the perfect war, but the Last Zephyr managed to do it. Alright, next up, we've got our man Boz. Very excited to see how this goes down. He was trying to plan with me on Discord. I was too busy not calling my mother. Could not make it happen, but the attack was really good, and so I'm glad that he did this. I liked it quite a bit. So we begin with a little bit of funneling down here. We've got one wizard cleaning up the storages. The single golem is coming in. We've got some more funneling going along. Really, really, really nice. Wonderful with the wall breakers. Everything cleans up, and stuff's just going to be running in perfectly fine. So a perfect entry. There is a bit of a whisk here with all this stuff off to the side, but not a lot he can do with it, and given the rage, it looks like everything is going to be going in nicely, and they go and take out the stuff from the inside, which is the important part. Alright, CC is going to be lured. He drops the poisons on that. Everything's kind of dying in the middle here, so it's not great, but it's going to hopefully get what he needs. Right now he's got the single air defense, and the CC, and the queen, and that's a pretty big ask at this point. And I think that's all he wants, given that he's got the 3 golems, and he's going to be okay. Alright. Golem in from the side. Look how it picks up targeting so that the wizard tower is just on that the entire way. Absolutely wonderful. Another one coming in for all of these Teslas. Haste them through because that's their death zone for sure. I love it. The Teslas are all down. Takes a little while to get to the air defense, but that's all right. A second rage just whips them through. It's just really, really, really good smashed. I loved the timing, and I love the placements. And yeah, we've got this sort of kind of annoying air defense down here. We would have liked to have gotten that by like the queen, but it doesn't matter because there's enough hounds that the one can blow and the other can blow, and it's just okay. So just utter smashed, even though there was 3 hounds for 3 air defenses, which is usually a little bit light, right? But look at all of that. And now it's just a matter of just running it through time-wise. So good job to Boz. All right, a couple other ones I want to go through. Number 4 I really like. This was Lord of Light coming in here. And it's just the same style that we're seeing in this new meta. The big beefy kill squad with all of the air out the backside just works over and over and over again. Baby Dragon up at the top here to do some funneling. It's the 2 golems are going to pick up, and they're going to try to take in this sort of segmented base where there's the 2 different sides. The real goal here is just for basically the kill squad to get as much of that as is possible, and then the loons and stuff are all going to be coming down on the other side. So jumps in, got the bowlers taking out everything here, which is really, really nice. Have the poisons down for the CC, those parts going okay. And now it's just sort of a matter of working its way down to take out some expos with the queen, to get down to this air defense, which is down here. The top is completely smashed. Love the timing up here. It's super easy. He's going to put a haste down in the moment, just able to super quick get through to this air defense. I love when air defense is on the outside like that. Know what's happening here. 2 golems with the bowlers behind them in the center. It's going to be so good. The Tesla farm's going to pop. They're going to be helping out with that, but it doesn't even really matter all that much. We've got the raged up other air defenses down. The queen has done her work. She's come in. She's taken out the extra air defense, and this base was just smashed, completely taken apart. I don't know. Never personally being a big fan of, I call them the hemisphere bases, when there's the 2 different sides, you can sort of kill swab the one side and do something else on the other. In this case, there was the connective tissue of the Tesla farm in the middle, but just completely smashed. Look at those golems, which are up. They did a bunch of tanking in the middle. We got pops. We got a whole just fleet of hounds. Queen's up, doesn't use her ability. Just beautiful. All right. What's up next? Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not? Except I don't like that one. I want to do number 6. Draken only gets 1. Only gets 1. And in this case, I like it because it's a much closer to the old style Laloon attacks that we used to do in our clan all the time, and they've just gotten so much stronger since the new meta hit. Does the Zap Quake by the 1 air defense. That allows these other loons to come in and get the lure right here. So it's the Zap Quake, and then you lure on that side. Out everything comes, and now the king and the queen here, even though Draken really does have high-level heroes, you can do this with a lot lower-level heroes because the king and queen are mainly here to be able to kill the CC. And there's no poisons. He wants to save his haste. So there's the single Velk. I don't know if you saw that dropping down. A single Velk to help kill out some of these things. And now the queen's just going to work her way through, and in comes the Laloon portion of it. Cross the entire thing, has to get the queen pop, right? But look right where the queen is standing. She's standing right there, so as soon as the loons come over, there's enough of them, drop their bombs, and gets blown away. Takes a little longer to happen, but it's gonna happen. There they finally come. It's all about the sweepers taking things, and as soon as the hounds are on top of the queen, she is done. Pulls through. A little slow, honestly. A little slow on these backhand loons, but that's okay. The timing's still relatively reasonable. The pathing is great. Everything's gone to there. There's still 2 big, beefy hounds up there. Really full, soaking up the air defense, but now we've got that maxed clan castle hound. It can sit there and tank for those Teslas all day long. Hasted it up. See, that's why we wanted the haste and not the poison on the kill squad. We wanted that haste. Extra loons coming in the backside. And again, just a wonderful Zapquake Laloon attack. We've got a total amount of destruction here that's great. Queen ability hasn't been popped. King ability hasn't even popped. Even if there was a little something that hadn't been taken out by the Laloon portion, you could have just wait till your heroes got there and popped through that most of the time. So an excellent job to Draken. Alright, next up. See, they're still going. I like that. They're still managing to push through and try all of their attacks. I had one more that I wanted to do. Yes, Clash Ryan. Here we go. I like it because it's the old school govaho, and you know, air is the new meta, it is, and before that it was the Queen Walk Vaho, at least in our clan, and both of those attacks are still really, really good, but you know, govaho has been just working for a long time, and it's been working for a long time on max bases, and it's been working for a long time on max bases with middling level heroes. So let's see how he managed to do that. He funnels like an absolute champion. The Golem, all of the Valkyries, the Queen is just taking out the one storage. Things are going in. Poison's down for the CC. Jump in the middle. This base is already looking a little bit wrecked because look at the Tesla farm. It is just music to the ears of a govaho attack. Those Valkyries just come in and look, already, I love it. The Hogs are on the backside. They're coming in. Things are targeting the inside. Hogs all up the center here. The giant bomb goes off in the middle. He's still got a heal, quite a bit of the map. Quite a bit of map left, but all of this massive number of Hogs just running through. They're going to collect for a while, and then they're going to be healed up in just a moment. Still got a couple ones. There they go on the backside. See, they're running across from the bottom. They're coming from the top. Now we have the synergistic heal. My clanmates always bug me when I say it, but I like the heals. The heals where you have multiple different groups of troops, and they all come together, and they go through that heal, and they just run through. Oh, there's spring traps going everywhere, but it does not matter at this point because it has been smashed. All right, what else do we have for us? I think I wanted to show one more. Ah, yes. Piacinator. I wanted to show this one. This is actually the same guy as our number one. I wanted to just show it because it shows how powerful the air attacks are for an ult account. This is an ult account with 10-9 heroes. And I get it. He's not attacking the best base in the world either. But it's got level 2 expos. It's got some upgraded stuff. It's a legit base. And it's a legit base for a level 9 queen. But it doesn't really matter about your heroes. If your kill squad gets its objective, then the Laloon portion is going to be able to do it sort of a little bit hero independent. So it's in the kill squad where your heroes can really make a difference, but let's see what happens. He cleans up relatively nicely, in with the wall breakers. The bowlers, and of course the bowlers are just so key to these kill squads. Jump comes in, poisons comes down. Let's slow it down for the middle bit as it gets a little crazy. Rage goes down. Those bowlers, oh my goodness, just they melt absolutely everything under a rage. And look at this, we are going to get 2 air defenses, and that's the key. If you get 2 air defenses in a kill squad, that's all you need. You can do these kind of attacks with low-level heroes. You do not need more than that. And now it's for the air portion. In come the hounds. Everything's coming behind it. Always can go a little bit faster. This is probably like the biggest lesson of just about anything. You can almost always drop your hounds, your loons a little bit faster. But you know, it really doesn't matter because at this point, my goodness, the air defenses are just about to be down. There's a ton of pups up. They've got the hounds up, and look at all of these loons. Everything is just swirling around. I'm going to times 4 because it is absolutely smashed at this point. So good job to Piacinator. I do think the new guys going up to Town Hall 9, get your air attacks, do just a pure Laloon or a Laloon with a kill squad. It is so good these days. I know Goho was the bread and butter all the time when I was moving up, but that is the way it is. Now, there's one last attack I have to show you for the most elite scouting you will ever see. Oh, good job. They just managed to pick up another scar. I'm super happy for that. All right. This is a scout attack for sure, but look at the composition we're going to be using. This is the Oakenshield scouting out number 2. And what is he? What? 14 healers? What is going on here? Well, there they all come. So the idea here is you put all your healers in a row. We're doing an air attack, right? 2 is going to be taken out by an air attack. I didn't show you that, but it doesn't matter. 2 is going to be taken out by an air attack. You line up all the healers in a row, and then it's off to the races. You just drop something on the other side. Just send the healers across. There you soak up all the Teslas, the CC, all the traps. You put a couple of rage spells on them to make them go faster and make sure they don't die. See, now they got their anchors on the other side, right? They got the king. They got some other stuff. They're just flying. I'm sorry, it just cracks me up. I don't know. This attack, man, is just too much fun. And look, everything's revealed. Absolutely everything was revealed. And we needed this. We needed to know where that Tesla farm was, absolutely, to be able to crush it. Because you know where that Tesla farm is. You just know you need to put a rage or a couple of haste there, and you can just take it out so quickly. But it's important to know where it is. Same thing with the big black bombs and the CC and everything like that. So I love that scout attack. So congratulations to everybody at Reddit Heroes, everybody at Reddit Hotel. It was a super fun war. We are looking forward to Perfect War number 4 in round 4 of the RCS tournament.